The Spring-Summer 2026 shows at Paris Fashion Week, featuring iconic and legendary fashion houses like Louis Vuitton, Chanel, Thom Browne, Givenchy, Stella McCartney, Miu Miu, Vivienne Westwood, Vetements, to mention but a few, was live in the City of Love, Paris, France. And while we were excited to see the concept and the creations on the runway, we still had our eyes peeled for the fashions that our faves had to offer. Now, while some of our favorite superstars turned up in their most grandeur fashions, for others it just felt rather disappointing. So here are the top 10 best unwashed dress celebrities at Paris Fashion Week 2025. Take a look. First up on our best dress list, and starting off super strong, we have the fierce, the bold Cynthia Erivo. And for Paris Fashion Week at the Givenchy fashion show, she had on this black structured corseted suit set by Givenchy, and she was styled by the incredible Jason Boden, and I thoroughly did enjoy this look. I mean, this is what Fashion Week is all about, and I'm really just glad that she has showed up in this look for Fashion Week. Now, this was a nice recall to the look that she had on for the 2025 Met Gala. And while I really wasn't too keen on that look, just because the styling of it with that skirt just felt a little off to me, this version right here, it just seemed very elevated, very refined, and I absolutely loved it. I mean, the first thing that was really catching my attention about this look has to be the ultimate structure that we see on it. I mean, the shoulders were high to the gods. It had this grandeur essence about it, and I think that she was absolutely commanding all the attention in this look. I also was loving the way this look was constructed. I mean, from the jacket to the corset to the pants, you could tell that the tailoring on this was really impeccable. Now, I also was loving the styling of this look just with that red bag. It just added that much needed pop of color. And surprise, surprise, the nails are at a reasonable length today, I would say. Overall, this was a black look that still felt very visually engaging, and so it has to be a hot for me. Next up on our list, we have the pose model diva Coco Rocha. And for Paris Fashion Week at the RVNG Couture fashion show, she had on this baby pink tulle off the shoulder ball gown by RVNG Couture, and she was styled by the amazing Ilia Vanzato, and she was the belle of the ball or Paris Fashion Week in this look, and I absolutely loved it. I mean, this look in on itself was extravagant, it was grandeur, it had that presence to it, and it looked absolutely beautiful on her. Now, I loved this color on her, this shade of pink, it just felt so soft, so delicate, so dainty, and it really just complemented her skin tone in such a gorgeous way. I also was loving the construction of this dress. I mean, just the way this tulle fabric was layered to give off that ball gown-like silhouette. There was something very Disney fairy tale princess about this look, and guess what? I was all the way eating this up. Now, she has kept things very minimal in the styling of this look because, let's be so for real right now, this dress right here was the main event. I also was loving this hair on her. It just looked so pretty, really whimsical. And I just think that overall, Coco really showed up and showed out for the function in this look. It was giving me very couture, and so it has to be a hot for me. Up next on our list, we have the beautiful, the elegant Ayo Edebiri. And for Paris Fashion Week at the Chanel fashion show, she had on this black blazer top and a pair of blue denim jeans by Chanel, and she was styled by the super talented Danielle Goldberg, and I think she looked so chic and very put together in this look, and guess what? I absolutely loved it. Now, first of all, I just loved how relaxed this look was. It just felt very simple, it felt really effortless, but you could still see that this was very heavy on the fashion. Now, I love this jacket that we see on her, and just the way it was ultimately constructed. The fit of it was beautiful, and it had such an amazing structure to it. I also was loving the pairing of that jacket with the pants. I just think that just the way they have come together, it just felt very sophisticated, very put together, and I loved it. Now, she has styled this look with a pair of black palms and this wine burgundy clutch purse, and I think that it just comes together really correct. Now, I love this hair on her. I think that it just really fits the look. And overall, she did not have to do too much in this look, but she did just enough to where I would say that this was a pretty fabulous look. So yeah, this look by Ayo, it has to be a hot for me. Next up on our list, we have the It Girl, Lori Harvey. And for Paris Fashion Week at the Miu Miu fashion show, she had on this brown suede jacket, a black and red camisole, and a yellow mini skirt by Miu Miu. And this might be the only Miu Miu look I actually liked on the lineup of the guests that I saw at the show, but I think this was a pretty decent look and she looked really fabulous in it. Now, more than anything, it really was the way that these pieces just came together that really just had me loving this look all the way. Now, I love the pairing of that jacket with the skirt, with that inner top. I think that the color play was really subtle yet interesting, just with the red and the yellow. And I just love how she has thrown in that brown jacket to really just make this look her own, because if there's one thing we do know about Lori is that she loves her earthy tones. Now, the look fits right. I love the styling of the look, just with the heels, the bag, the sunnies, the accessories. It just looked so well put together, very fashion forward, and I really can appreciate that. Now, this hair on her was super gorgeous. I think it really just fits what the look was going for. And overall, I would say that Lori is definitely showing the girlies how to be that girl in this look for Fashion Week. And so this look, it has to be a hot for me. Finally, on our best dress list, we have the legendary, the beautiful Tracee Ellis Ross. And for Paris Fashion Week at the Dior fashion show, she had on this dark green tweedy jacket and a pair of blue 3/4 oversized shorts by Dior, and she was styled by the incredible Carla Welch. And I really don't like that we have been sleeping on the diva that is Tracee Ellis Ross and her fashion. I mean, she is always just having fun when it comes to like her looks, and this look right here is a perfect example of that. I mean, for someone who is her age, she does find new silhouettes to really just make her fashions very interesting, and I think that it just works out for her every single time. Now, I loved this jacket on her. I loved the texture of it. It just felt so luxe, so expensive, just because it was made out of that wool tweedy-like fabric, and I can appreciate that. I also was loving that she has paired that jacket with those exaggerated pants. It just created such a fun silhouette for this look, but it still just felt very fashion forward, and I loved it. Now, I love the black lapel detailing that we see on the jacket, as well as this huge pocket detailing that we see on the pants. It really just came together so beautifully. I also was loving the styling of this look, just with the heels, the dainty accessories, the sunnies. I just loved everything that this look had to offer. Overall, I would say that she was definitely showing the children how fashion is supposed to be done for Fashion Week and how to have fun. So yeah, this look, it has to be a hot for me. First up on our worst dress list, we have the reality TV star and businesswoman Kylie Jenner. And for Paris Fashion Week at the Miu Miu fashion show, she had on this black lacy long dress by Miu Miu, and the fact that she looked like she was trying so hard to fit the Miu Miu aesthetic, that was both funny and hard to watch at the same time. Now, I just did not love how this look just came together. I just feel like this dress, it wasn't really my favorite. And it just felt like they tried so hard to do a nude illusion moment just behind this lace fabric, but the color choice was a bit off and it just felt very jarring to look at. I also didn't love the choice to style this dress with a pair of socks. It just looked quite ridiculous just trying to style like a socks with a dress, and that was a no-no for me. I also just feel like they wanted her to put on this jacket, but thank God she did not, because that would have been a recipe for disaster. However, her still holding onto the jacket like that, it just was very weird to me, I'm not gonna lie. Overall, I would just say that it just felt like they were doing the most when it came to like the styling of this look, and it just didn't work because it's not her aesthetic, and so it has to be a chop for me. Next up on our list, we have the gorgeous Spanish singer Rosalia. And for Paris Fashion Week at the Julie Kegels fashion show, she had on this black and white two-piece look by Julie Kegels, and I'm really just looking for one thing positive to say about this look, but guess what? I truly can't find the words. Now, first of all, I do have questions. I mean, was it rag day at Paris Fashion Week? Because if it was, this look would just have made perfect sense to me. I mean, this was giving me very DIY gone wrong. It felt very tattered, very torn. And for her to think that this was fashionable enough for Paris Fashion Week, now that was truly concerning to me. I mean, from the top to the skirt, it really just looked like it was hanging on for dear life, and that was a no-no for me. I also wasn't loving the styling of this look, just with those mesh long stockings, the shoes. It just looked really awful to me, and yeah, it really wasn't cutting it for me, especially for Paris Fashion Week. Let's just say this look in itself just had me truly concerned for her sanity, because it looks that crazy to me, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, this look is gonna have to be a chop for me. Up next on our list, we have the stunning South Korean singer and rapper Jennie Kim. And for Paris Fashion Week at the Chanel fashion show, she had on this pale blue two-piece look by Chanel, and she was styled by the amazing Park Min-hee. And she is beautiful, she is gorgeous, but this look right here was a hot, blithering mess on her, I'm sorry. I mean, the first thing that I could really think of when I saw this look on her was how much it resembled sleepwear. I mean, this was giving me very old, cheap pajamas. And for her to show up like this for Paris Fashion Week, that was very criminal to say the least. I also didn't love this color on her. This shade of blue, it just did absolutely nothing for her skin tone, and that was a no-no for me. I also just didn't love how slouchy this look just felt. The fabric just looks very cheap, very inexpensive, and for a designer look, this was giving me very fast fashion, very Shein, very Alibaba, and it just did not make sense to have her in this look, especially for Fashion Week. Let's just say Jennie deserved better, but this look, it gave me the absolute worst, and so this look, it has to be a chop for me. Next up on our list, we have the sexy business mogul Kim Kardashian, and for Paris Fashion Week at the Macy Margiela fashion show, she had on this light grey trench jacket by Macy Margiela, and she was styled by the incredible Jaleel Weaver. And this is just a perfect example of trying so hard to do something very different when it comes to like the fashion, but it ends up looking really odd and ridiculous. I mean, we know Kim's styles to be very fitted, very skin tight, and I'm really not trying to put her in a box here, but it's really just hard for her to pull off something or anything with like a loose fit. I mean, it just looks like she was actually swallowed up in this trench jacket, and the fit of it just felt very bogus on her. I also didn't love this choker neck piece that we see on her, just with the short hair. I feel like it crumpled her even more, and it just made her look older than she actually is. The boots, they just felt very clunky together with this look, and overall I would say that this was truly a styling problem for me. It just really didn't work with the new type of aesthetic, and she wasn't just pulling or selling this look to me. So yeah, this look, it has to be a chop for me. Finally, on our worst dress list, we have the stunning Rosé. And for Paris Fashion Week at the Saint Laurent fashion show, she had on this light blue mini jumpsuit movement by Saint Laurent. And I really don't know what it is, and the girl is just showing up in like sleepwear for fashion shows, but it has got to stop. I mean, I really don't care how you present the look. It looks like it belongs in the bedroom for bedtime as opposed to like outside, let alone for like Paris Fashion Week. I mean, this just looked like pajamas to me, and even the addition of that back train moment, it really wasn't making me think otherwise. I mean, it was just a matter of like time and place to me, and for Fashion Week, this look, it made absolute no sense just being out and about for me. I mean, let's just sing her some sweet, sweet lullabies, because she looked like she was ready to go to bed in this look, and so yeah, it's gonna have to be a chop for me. Alright guys, we have come to the ending of today's video. In today's video, I share with you guys my top 10 best and worst dress celebrities at Paris Fashion Week 2025. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a big fat thumbs up. It helps me a lot. And yeah, I definitely will be catching you guys in the next video. But for now, it is bye for now. Au revoir.